Hi guys, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. We are going to be looking at some more upcoming movies today here on my channel. In case you guys were wondering, because I think looking up these upcoming movies is fun. Hold on, I'm playing with a ball of some sort. I think looking up these upcoming movies are fun, so I wanted to give you guys an update on what's upcoming next, as a matter of fact, and then at the end of the video, guys, I'll tell you guys to leave a comment down below what upcoming movies are you most excited for, as a matter of fact. And so make sure, guys, you leave a comment down below if there's something new you want me to do on my channel, and I'll make sure I take that suggestion of yours, because it gets put into my comment section, as a matter of fact. And make sure you click the like, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload. If you're new here, but if you're not new here, and if you haven't done it already, please go do it right after this video. And then make sure you guys enjoy the video and give this video a thumbs up, or leave a comment down below if you guys want me to keep bringing you more upcoming movies videos. But anyway, guys, why don't you just enjoy the video, as a matter of fact. So basically, guys, we have a lot of Avatars coming out. So, they're filming an Avatar 2, an Avatar 3, and an Avatar 4 right now, as a matter of fact. And, yep, there's a fifth one. It says they're also filming a fifth one right now, as a matter of fact. I was not a fan of the Avatar. I was not a fan of the first Avatar, as a matter of fact. I don't know why. And then so that's the Avatar movies, and then they're coming out with Fast and the Furious 9, as you guys probably know. That got moved back to 2021, as a matter of fact. And then they announced the Fast and the Furious 10, and then I found out that they were going to do a Hobbs and Shaw 2, which I'm very excited for. And then they announced the Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, I don't know if it for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, guys. I don't know if I don't know if it's been announced yet, but I did hear that they were gonna make another one, though. I don't know if it's announced yet, but I did hear that they're gonna come out with another one. And then we got the Justice League Part 2. It says that that's announced, as a matter of fact. And then we got the Green Lantern Crops. It says it's announced. I don't know if it's just gonna be just like another Green Lantern movie, or if it's gonna be a sequel to the one that Ryan Reynolds played in. And then they said they announced the Flash, and it says they announced a movie for Flash, as a matter of fact. And then the New Mutants, that's out in theaters right now, guys. So because I already saw it. And then in 2021, it says they're going to make another Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And then the Wonder Woman 1984 is coming out. I'm very excited for that one. And then the Black Widow movie is also coming out in 2020, as a matter of fact. And that should be coming out in November, as a matter of fact. And then Hawkeye is getting his own movie, which I'm very excited for. And then WandaVision, I don't know how to pronounce the first part, but it's another Marvel movie. And then they are coming out with another Doctor Strange, as a matter of fact. And then Loki, I'm not so sure if this Loki movie is going to be like a TV series, guys, or if it's going to be a movie, as a matter of fact. I don't really know for sure. And then we have another Marvel movie coming out. It's called The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as a matter of fact. Which I'm not so sure if that's going to be like part of the next Captain America movie, because there was something called Captain America and the Winter Soldier, so Falcon might get that same one, as a matter of fact. And then they're filming a Marvel movie. It says it's just called What If, as a matter of fact. And then they're making a Venom 2, as you guys all know. It says it's just called Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and that's the sequel, as a matter of fact. So it's coming out. So that one is also coming out. And then we got Aquaman 2. It says that that's been announced. And then we got like another Suicide Squad movie coming out in 2021, as a matter of fact. And then we got another Batman movie. It's just called The Batman in 2021. It says it was announced. And then there's going to be another Thor. It's going to be called Thor, Love, and Thunder, as a matter of fact. And so Black Panther 2, it still says announced, coming out in 2022. I'm not so sure if they're going to cancel it eventually, guys, because if you guys saw my update that I posted a day ago, it's you guys might, if you guys saw that, if you guys saw that, you guys might know that Chadwick Boseman actually, you guys might know that Chadwick Boseman actually died. That Chadwick Boseman actually died, and so basically, sorry guys, you get used to not doing that. And so they may announce, unless there's like another character in the movie that they can make, unless there's like another character in a movie, that they could replace to become the new Black Panther, as a matter of fact. So I'm not so sure if they'll make it or not. So that's that. And then they're making something called Black Adam. I did hear that was Shazam's villain on Lego DC Super Villains. If you guys play that, you guys might have recognized that. It says he's getting his own movie coming out in 2021, as a matter of fact. And then there's another Marvel movie that's called The Internals, and coming out in 2021. And then we got something called Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I don't know how to pronounce like the first part of it, guys, but I will, but that is what it's called. And then then there's gonna be another movie called Marvel, and then there's a movie called there's gonna be another Marvel movie that says it's announced. It's called Blade, as a matter of fact. Sherlock Holmes 3. I still need to watch the second one. I've not watched the second one yet. I own it and got it at FYE a while back ago, and I just never got around to watching it. But I still need to watch it though, as a matter of fact. And then here we're gonna have and then they announced the Top Gun 2 that got moved to 2021 because of the virus, as a matter of fact. And then they announced a Kill Bill Volume 3. I'm not allowed to watch that movie, guys, because it's Quentin Tarantino, but I thought I might announce it if you guys and if you guys are allowed to watch it, as a matter of fact, because I've left it out for you Quentin Tarantino fans. And then they announced The Bad Boys 4. I'm not allowed to watch those movies either, but I wanted to share it with you for you Bad Boys fans, as a matter of fact. And then Fantastic Beasts, they announced the third one, as a matter of fact. And then they announced another King Kong and Godzilla movie. It's going to be called Godzilla vs. King Kong in 2021. And then we got the Rush Hour 4 that's announced, and they announced the Karate Kid 2 for all you guys. They announced the Expendables 4. I'm excited for that one. And they announced a live-action Jungle Book 2, a second one, because they made a second Jungle Book for the first one, as a matter of fact. And they are also, and then they are also. What did they make? I just lost it. Guys. So maybe it will come back to me, as a matter of fact, as we're going through them. Now, okay, so we're just gonna move on, guys, and then we're gonna do it. But they did announce a Shrek 5, as a matter of fact, a Tron 3, a Now You See Me 3, and then they announced Pirates of the Caribbean 6, and then they announced a Ride Along 3, as a matter of fact, and they announced something called Van Helsing, as a matter of fact, and then they announced San Andreas, Fantastic Beast 4, and they announced that, and they announced a Fantastic Beast 5, as a matter of fact. And then they announced the Chronicles of Narnia: The Silver Chair, and they announced Deadpool 3. And it says that they're filming another Jurassic World, and that should be coming out in 2021, as a matter of fact. And then they announced The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard in 2021. And so now we need to go on to the next page, see what else there is. My Spy, that should be coming out soon. As a matter of fact, they announced like another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. And then they announced another Halloween movie. As a matter of fact, that horror movie. If you guys have ever seen that, leave a comment down below. I'm not allowed to watch it, but I bet there's some people out there that like it, so I thought I might share it with you guys that are a fan of it. And then they announced a Mission Impossible 7 and an 8. 7, it says, and they're filming both of them right now. And 7, it says it's coming out in 2021. And then 8 says it's coming out in 2022, as a matter of fact. And then they announced two other Halloween movies, like this one right that I saw up here. It's called Halloween Retold, and I'm not so sure if that's gonna be a sequel to the 2018 one, but I do know for sure the Halloween Kills that got moved to 2021. That I do know for sure that that's gonna be a part of the one that came out in 2018. And then Halloween Ends, coming out in 2022, is also going to be a part of it, as a matter of fact. And then they announced the live-action Little Mermaid, as a matter of fact. And then they announced Hotel Transylvania 4, 2021. And then they also announced John Wick Chapter 4. And then they announced John Wick 5, as a matter of fact. And then they announced a Captain Marvel 2, as a matter of fact. And then they announced the Fantastic Four, and they announced Miss Marvel, as a matter of fact. And then they announced Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2 in 2021, as a matter of fact. They announced The Matrix 4, and a lot of people say that they're filming that. And then they also announced something called Justice League Dark, as a matter of fact. And then they announced a Beetlejuice 2. It's been a long time since they made that one, but it says they're coming out. And then they announced a Coming to America 2, as a matter of fact. Then they announced The Last Witch Hunter 2. I'm excited for that one because I did like the first one. Big fan of Vin Diesel, Michael Caine, and Elijah Wood, as a matter of fact. And then what else do we have? Marvelous. I can't remember. I don't know how to pronounce it, guys. I always forget how to pronounce it, but it says it's coming out in 2021. It's part of the Marvel franchise, as a matter of fact. And then they announced a Ghostbusters movie. This isn't going to be like another sequel or anything, but it's going to be called The Ghostbusters Afterlife. So we'll have to watch the movie to find out. It kind of sounds like it's a backstory for when the Ghostbusters were kids. That's kind of what it looked like from the trailer, as a matter of fact. And then they announced another Marvel movie called She-Hulk. That's another Marvel Universe character. And then they called Moon Knight. That's another Marvel movie. It says it's another Marvel movie that's coming out, as a matter of fact. That's it. So the other movies. Here, hold on, guys. There was gonna be more. Okay, so here we go, guys. So they announced Madagascar 4. As a matter of fact, I clicked on the wrong one when we started this before we started this video. So they announced a Madagascar 4. I'm excited for that. I already repeated. I already said that. Blah, blah, blah. And they announced American Pie 5, as a matter of fact. They announced an Oz the Great and Powerful, as a matter of fact. hmm And they announced a Spy too. That was a funny movie with Jason Statham and Melissa McCarthy. And then they did, and it says they announced Sing 2, guys, in 2021, and it says they're filming it right now. And it says they're going to make a Shrek 5, as a matter of fact. And they said announced a movie called Batgirl, as a matter of fact. And they announced a movie called Minecraft in 2022, as a matter of fact. Mm-hmm. And they are making something called Last Friday in 2022. I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be like a fourth movie to like Friday, next Friday, and and next Friday after. I haven't seen any of those, but I wanna see them though. And they announced a Dodgeball too. I'm excited for that one because I did like the first one. It was funny. Mhm. And then they announced the Conjuring. They announced the Conjuring 3, as a matter of fact, and they announced the Chronicles of Narnia: The Silver Chair. In case I skipped that by accident because I don't remember if I said it or not. So I said it in case I didn't say it. As a matter of fact. Okay. And so we said it. They said it's they announced a Nightwing movie. It says right here. That my guess that's since it's in the DC universe, that's going to be that DC universe's character getting his own movie, as a matter of fact. And they announced the San Andreas too. I actually never seen the first one. I should watch the first one, as a matter of fact. I feel like I'm missing something on it. And it says they announced a remake of Big Trouble in Little China, as a matter of fact. And and they announced a Boss Baby 2, which I'm excited for too. And they announced a Ride Along 3, as a matter of fact. Mm-hmm. Which I think is cool. And they announced another Cat in the Hat movie, it sounds like. And they announced another Croods. It says they're filming that right now, as a matter of fact. Okay, so now. And so they announced another Sword in the Stone. They announced a live action one, and they announced a Peter Pan secret. Okay. This is and so guys, they announced something that's called Welcome to Emoji City. From the picture on here, it looks like it's going to be a sequel to the Emojis movie that came out not so long ago. And then it looks like they might make a sequel to Skull Island, like the Kong Skull Island movie, which looks very cool. Which just sounds very cool. And they announced something called Red Notice with Dwayne Johnson and Ryan Reynolds. I'm excited for that one too. And it says they're filming it, as a matter of fact. Let's see what else we got here. And then they announced a remake for Clue or whatever. And they announced they announced Green Hornet 2, as a matter of fact, which I'm very excited for. Okay, so now I'm trying to find something that I've never said yet. Oh, and they announced a Legally Blonde 3, guys, which I'm very excited for. I'm very excited for Legally Blonde 3, as a matter of fact. If you guys are excited for those movies, leave a comment down below, because I'm sure excited for that.
Doesn't matter what time, if it's playing on Monday, it takes the stress out of it.
Okay, so now,
No, if you wanted to help with that, that's not gonna be huge. We borrowed a guy, one of the guys that
he said they were making another Doctor Strange.
we borrowed,
Mm-hmm.
so we can get it all in one. It's only gonna take one run. That's why I think we can look.
Sorry guys, I'm just going through this list just to make sure that there's nothing I've said. Friday Night Lights. Sounds very funny. They announced like a movie called Hide and Seek or whatever, as a matter of fact. And of course, they announced Space Jam in 2021, as a matter of fact, which is, I don't like that movie at all. They announced something that's just called Beautiful. And then we have another movie with Seth Rogen coming out. It's called American Pickle, as a matter of fact. And what they also announced, guys, was a John Wick Chapter 5, as a matter of fact, from what I heard. And then they announced a live-action Snow White and whatnot. See what we got here.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, bye.
And they announced like another Halloween movie. My guess is that's gonna be like another remake or something. And then they announced a Tomb Raider in 2021. Not Terminator, but Tomb Raider 2. And then they announced Cruella getting her own movie, as a matter of fact, which is good. Okay, so now I'm just gonna... And they announced a Chicken Run 2 in 2021. I'm excited for that one. Then they announced a Hocus Pocus, and they announced an Ant-Man 3, as a matter of fact. And they announced a Creed 3, as a matter of fact. They announced a movie called Monopoly. They announced a Christmas Carol, it looks like. And then they announced another Pixar movie called Soul. Not so sure if I would watch that one or not. And then they announced a Joker movie too, and it says it's TV-14, so I'm not so sure if that's going to be a movie that's coming out in theaters, guys, or if it's going to be a TV series, as a matter of fact. They're making something called the birthday cake, guys, which sounds interesting. I'm very anxious to see what this is, because it's got Ewan McGregor in it, and I love Ewan McGregor. Who doesn't like Ewan McGregor, guys? If you guys like Ewan McGregor, leave a comment down below. If you guys like Ewan McGregor, and if you know who he is, you'll get a shout out to this video. But if you don't know who he is, you'll get a dead shout out, which is not a very good shout out at all. And then they announced a Knives Out 2, as a matter of fact, which I'm very excited for because I didn't think that they were going to make another one, but apparently they found a storyline for it. And then they announced something with Jason Statham called Cash Truck, which I'm very excited for too. And then they announced a Scream 5 in 2022, as a matter of fact. And then there's another page, guys. Okay, see if there's anything. Apparently, they announced another Home Alone movie in 2022. I already said they announced John Wick, and I already said they announced a John Wick 5, as a matter of fact. Well, okay, guys, this looks like it was a short list on this next page, as a matter of fact. But anyway, guys, that was our upcoming movies video on it. Guys, make sure you leave a comment down below. What are you most excited for? And then leave a comment down below. What are you most excited for? To see, as a matter of fact, and I will make sure I agree with you on what you guys are excited for, as a matter of fact. And in case you guys were wondering why have I been posting movie clips lately, just because I like movies, I thought that might be something I should do more often, as a matter of fact. So I just decided to do it more often, as a matter of fact. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go bring you back to more videos. Make sure you comment down below if there's something new you want me to do on my channel that I never made a video on before. Leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll take your suggestions just like always. And make sure you click the like, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload. If you're new here, but if you're not new here, and if you haven't done it already, please go do it right after this video. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!